Hello everybody, Pope here. I've got some top tier Sweden gameplay for you today. We're going to be taking out the 122A, the 122B PLSS, and then the Leopard 2A6. All are battle rating 11.7 main battle tanks in the Swedish tree. They are all based on the Leopard 2A5 or 2A6 chassis. So you're going to get, on the STRVs anyways, you're going to get additional armor on the upper front plate, which makes these things probably frontally the strongest tanks in the game in terms of armor. In terms of ammunition, we're shooting, I don't know what it's called, it's SLP something or other 95. I call it Slippery 95. It's the Swedish equivalent of DM53. So the STRV 122s will use that. The 2A6 uses DM53 itself. So we've got two incredibly high penetrating, high damaging rounds that these Swedish tanks get blessed with. And so on this map, I run into my first obstacle, which is a rock. Rocks are OP. We need to nerf the rocks because reasons. So I made a little bit of an aggressive push on this map. It's a cap, only one cap on the right-hand side of Finland. So we see a BVM, shoot him in the... I got a little high on that shot, so I didn't do any damage. He lit me on fire. So we'll put the fire out and start the repair work and, you know, play chicken with this guy here. But on this map right here, I like to come to this spot a little bit higher to the left and to be able to protect the flank going down the middle and also to be able to interdict whatever's coming to the A cap on the map. So we're going to machine gun this guy's track, and because it's just a crappy little 7.62, it's not going to do any damage. So we're going to try to convince this guy to come around the corner. He shot me again. All he did was get my track, so I think he's getting frustrated. He rushed out, and I put a shot right through his turret neck, and so that'll kill the BVM from that range every time. So that's kill number one. We'll finish up the repair. There's something up there. It looks like it's a BMP2. I don't know if it's a 2M. And so I've got a shot right there. I don't know where that round went. I think it got eaten by the hitbox on that rock, but that should have gone right through the top of his hull. So he realizes he's in a really sticky situation, so he's popped smoke. And based on his engine noise, he's trying to get out, but he can't. He can't figure out where to go because he popped smoke. He can't see. So I know this guy is here. I don't want to get shot in the butt by something coming down to the A cap, which the enemy team already has control of. So we'll pop up here and wait for the smoke to clear and get rid of this guy. And there he is right there. I don't know what I was thinking with that shot. I don't know where it went or what it was doing. But he then makes a mistake and tries to come up. He gets caught and he dies pretty quickly right there. So that's kill number two. There are more engine noises coming from behind me. There's at least one. It sounds like a Leopard 2 of some kind. There's a second one that's popping in right about now. And that's a Leopard 2 crossing underneath me on the flank. So if you look over the right behind that BMP2 hull, you can see there's another Leopard 2 trying to get a sneaky shot on me, but I see him. So because I'm in an STRV 122, this is the best turret in the game. The turret on these tanks is spectacular. So what I want to do here is come around the corner and bait him to shoot. We'll take his commander out, back off a little bit, see if we can get him to come back around the corner. And it's going to turn out that he's going to get killed by a friendly. So there's more engine noises coming below me. It's a Leopard, not a Leopard, it's a BMP2, and there he is right there, has no clue I'm there, and so we'll kill him for kill number three. Once again, I want to keep an eye out of stuff behind me because, yeah, behind you is always dangerous. So we've got a ping on the mini-map coming up here over towards our spawn, and it's a T-72B3 that was, I don't know what he was doing, but he dies for his efforts. And so we'll turn back around, and at this point I'm talking with my squad mate, telling him we need to get the A-cap and see if he can come over and take my overwatch position while I'm waiting for him to come over, kill a T-80 UK who was making a run down that flank. And so now that my squad mate is here, I'm going to run down into the A-cap and try to if nothing else, get it decapped. And so now that this is decapped, there's an engagement over there with something. It's a T90, and so I want to try to help with that, even though I can't see anything. So we use the machine gun to figure out, you know, where we're getting the hit markers from. My first shot goes into his turret. Didn't kill any crew, but it looks like it may have either killed his breach or his breach was already dead. In any event, he's not shooting. So at this point, I'm just looking for other modules to damage to increase his repair time. So I tried to find the gun barrel, missed a little bit, so we'll adjust the aim just a little bit higher and take his barrel and IRCM out with that shot. So he's going to be sitting there repairing for a while. He's not shooting at anybody anytime soon, so it's just a question of outlasting his smoke, how much smoke he has, and how much he's going to keep popping it. And so the smoke clears, I pop over, and I really thought that was going to be a kill shot, but it wasn't. It just killed his driver, did no other damage in that crew compartment, and my squad mate finished the kill off. So at this point in time, once this artillery barrage finishes, if I can dodge it a little bit, I'm going to pick up a crew member. So we pick him up, we're back to 4 crew, and I'm going to move up the right-hand side of the map and try to get on the flank. This is a dangerous move right here, and you're going to see why. I'm going to get shot in the side by somebody hiding, and it's going to take out my engine and light me on fire. I've got no idea where this guy is, so I turn the thermals on to see if I can get a quick spot of him. There's something up there, but my gun barrel's out. I'm doing no damage, and my ammo is on fire. And so the interesting thing about the spot that I'm in right now is in a few seconds that ammo fire would normally go out, but I'm still on the cap, and so I'm reloading. And so what's happening is every time the fire burns out my last piece of ammunition throughout the blowout panel in the back, a new piece of ammunition comes in, and so I'm basically, the tank is going to remain, the ammo rack is going to remain on fire in perpetuity because I'm reloading faster than it can burn away. So at this point in time, I'm going to have infinite smoke, so I'm thinking I just hold out here, you know, get people to shoot me, see what happens, maybe get some extra spawn points. But there is a T-Series tank that has come down, and you can see him, the little hit indicators coming off me from behind. He's down to my right, and ultimately he finally kills me. And it was a T-80 UK. So I'm going to respawn in the Leopard 2A6 and immediately come back over towards the A-cap and try to get that thing decapped and recapped for our team. And as I'm jumping onto the cap, once again I get shot in the side, and it's that same guy who shot me in the side last time. Thankfully this time his shot was off, he didn't do any damage. So we see him over there, and thankfully my squad mate was able to kill him before he's able to do more damage. It was a BVM. So we're on the A-cap, gonna finish capping this out. I was making a comment in chat, the guy that died, his name of his clan was by GE, and so I was just being silly and, you know, throwing a little shade at him, told him he should have bought more. And so that cap is going to finish. There's a guy moving down on the flank again, so I want to see what he's up to. We'll shoot him in the side. It's a T-72M2, which is the Moderna, and he's dead. And at this point in time in the match, there's not really much more that happens, so I'll just fast forward to the results screen. And for our trouble on this map, we'll pick up 66,000 lions, 15,000 research points for 6 kills, 2 assists, and 2 caps, which is a really good result. So here we are back in the Strv122A again, and this is the new map. I don't remember what it's called, but it just hit with the La Royale patch. I really like this map. Yes, it's small, but it's got enough terrain features where you can flank and you can hide, and you're not always out in the open. So unlike, you know, most of the other small maps that are urban, this is kind of a small map with hilly terrain, and so tanks that have you know, good gun depression, good turrets will really do well here. And so I saw somebody crossing there. I'm not sure what kind of an Abrams that was, but it bounced off of his turret, did no damage to him. So I don't want to press forward right now because I don't know where he's at or where he's going, or if he saw me, or if he's, you know, trying to line up a shot on me. So I'm just going to hold here for a second and wait for things to develop. So I've got movement there. It's another Abrams. Shoot him. And I flubbed that shot. I rushed it. I didn't wait for the laser rangefinder to finish ranging before I pressed the button, so it was short. Didn't make the same mistake. He shot me in the turret, did no damage. I shot him, took out his breach. Second shot's going to go right through his turret face and kill him, and that's an M1 KVT. And using the like I said, I call it slippery 95 and DM53, you can shoot right through the turret faces of the M1s, the KVTs, the IPM1s. You can shoot right through the turret faces of those. There's not enough turret armor to stop your round. Now, once you get into the M1A1HC and the AIM and the A2 and the A2 SEP, you can't do that. But the turret face of the Leopard 2A6 and the Strv122s, there's not a round in the game that's going to penetrate them. You've got to hit a weak spot in the breach or in the neck. It's one of the really nice things about the Strv122s and the 2A6 is they are hull down machines. We've got a guy coming from the back, so it's an M1A1 AIM. Shoot him in the neck, or the turret ring rather, and that's an easy kill on him. There's another target up there being marked. I saw the silhouette of something, so we'll take the shot at it. I don't know what it was. It turned out it was a Bradley. So slippery 95 went right through that guy. So the B cap right now is a standoff. The medium tank that's on it from our team is on the cap, and it is not moving, which means that there's somebody from their team on the cap as well. So what I want to do is come over this and look to the left and see if I can see what it is and maybe get him sleeping. And it's right there. It's an Abrams of some kind. So we'll back up a bit. It's the AIM because of you can tell the little kangaroo on the side. So we'll kill the AIM, and our team is now going to be able to cap the B point. And so I don't know if anybody's been paying attention to the kill feed, but there's a Merkava Mark 4M who is in town, who is basically annihilating our team. I think he's got 5 kills at this point with no deaths. So once I know it's safe to come out of this little opening and turn left, I'm going to head back over to the city and see if I can help deal with that guy. And so he just got kill number 6. And as you can see, this is a mixed battle. There's Russians on both teams. So I don't know where in the city this guy is, so I'm just gonna run around for a little bit, try to track him down and figure out where he's at. There's gonna come a point in time in the match where my spidey senses go off a little bit and start to get just the ability of this guy to fight multiple enemies in the city like this and come out on top every time. It like I said, it got me thinking that maybe there's some shenanigans going on. And there's kill number 7 for him. And so at this point, I'm really worried about this guy continuing to pick us off piecemeal and get a nuke out of it. Because as you can see from the score screen just a few seconds ago, there are very few people left on their team. So while I'm hunting for this guy, I took a look at his player card, which you're going to see in the game here in just a minute. And he's got like 7-to-1 kill death ratios in all of his top tier tanks, and that's just, you're either the best player on the planet or there's some shenanigans going on. I'm not sure which, and I don't like to accuse people of cheating when there's no evidence. So I took a look at some of his replays, and it's not clearly evident when he's on the ground. I mean, his situational awareness is excellent. I didn't see any real evidence of the ESP hacks that people use, but you can really tell it when he gets into his planes. The ability to precisely figure out on the map where everybody is and where to lock on with like a Maverick. If you've ever tried to use a Maverick in an airplane before, you'll know that it's a really high zoom and it's hard to find people. This guy zooms in where people are first time every time, and so we finally found him shoot him in the face, take out his gunner, his loader, and his breech, so he's not doing anything. And because it's a Merkava 4, you just shoot him straight through the front, and it kills them. So he's dead. He's got 9 kills and 1 death, and at this point in time, I'm still a little concerned that he might have a nuke. And here's the screen I was talking about. Look at those kill to death ratios. They're insane. They're absolutely insane. And so, like I said, there's no proof. It's just a suspicion, and that's the end of that match. Finish that off with 5 kills, make 31,000 lions and 9,000 research points from it. So we'll move on to the next map, or the next match rather, and it's going to be on the same map, same side. And so we're going to come back to the same initial spot that I went to before, which is going to be in between B and C, taking advantage of the ability of the Strv122A, B, and the 2A6 to go hull down. And so one of the guys I'm playing with right now is Wogby. I don't know if y'all have heard him or not, but he's another guy who does a lot of YouTube videos, and he's spectacular. If you want to watch some really, really super high-level gameplay, find his channel and watch it. It's just nothing but kills, kill after kill after kill. Dude's getting like 11 and 12 a match, so it's pretty fun to watch. So there's somebody back there. I don't know what it was. I want to come around the right-hand side of this to get a little bit more of an oblique angle on him. Saw something, ended up shooting it and getting the track, so that's great. He's immobilized. Maybe somebody on the team will be able to follow him up and kill him. And there's the kill right there. My squad mate got him. It was a BVM. So I want to continue to watch this direction because, like I said before, there's a lot of traffic between B and C, and there was another that was a BVM that came running across the screen, and got a good side shot on him and killed him. So we'll come down into the B cap now, and that's an Ariete right there. Shot him in the face, killed his breech, finish him up. Somebody shot me, but it was a bad shot. It shot me right in the turret face, which did no damage, and he's hiding right there. In hindsight, I probably should have just shot through the wreck in front of him. The side armor on those things is so small that I might have actually got the hit or the kill that way. But instead, we run up a little bit. He gets a shot at me. He does no damage. I crit his driver and his fuel tank. I'm going to out-reload him every day of the week. And so we'll just follow up with a shot to his... right below the turret, which killed him. So there's another guy right here. It's a terms. He bounced off my squad mate and died for his efforts. Got a shot on him. There's another guy behind the rock up here. It's hard to tell what that is from that angle. It looks like a Leclerc. So my first shot on him did nothing. Second shot just got his engine, and my squad mate will finally get the finishing blow on that guy. So, as you just saw there, my squad mate happens what always happens. He's playing a great game. He's in his first spawn. He's got no deaths, and Cass finally eliminates his ability to have fun. So we've got something crossing here, trying to get up to the C cap. I don't know what it was. When I did the laser rangefinder, one of the cool new things about the La Royale patch is that when you range find stuff, your crew will tell you what it is. So the crew told me it was a T-72. So that's what I'm looking for when I'm coming up here to defend the C cap, is I'm looking for the T-72. As I come around the corner, I think that's him right there. He's moving up and down over the terrain, and as he goes under a little ravine there, I got killed by another T-72 from the back. So I think that was the same one that I spotted crossing, and 3BM60 went right through my right through the neck of my tank, which is the only weak spot you're going to find on that tank frontally. So we load back in the PLSS, which is the same exact vehicle as the 122A. It's no different, except it's got like a little got the little R2D2 head on the top that gives you a little bit better vision out of your commander's sight. You can elevate it up and it looks a little bit higher. but otherwise it's an identical vehicle. Great frontal armor, impenetrable turret. It's got the additional armor on the upper front plate than the 2A6 has, so it's a better 2A6, just like the 122A. So we're going to get on the C-cap, get the C-cap recapped, and start to make a move back down towards B. So we've got a friendly up on C that's going to hopefully hold that down. He's in an SPAA, I don't remember what it was. So I'm going to make a run across across the map here. There's a medium tank that just popped up on the mini map, so we'll make a quick right and see if we can find him. And I rushed that shot. It was a T-72B3. I rushed the shot, hit him in the upper front plate, it bounced, and he turned around and one-shot me. So that was a bad shot on my part. It was a really good shot on his, and as you can see right there at the end, he died really quickly thereafter. So this is third spawn, 2A6, and the Swedish top-tier lineup is so good that you can bring out a 2A6 with DM53 as your third spawn, and it's not your best tank. It's a little silly, to be honest. It's such a spectacularly good top-tier lineup. So we killed that guy. It was a bad shot. It was a terrible shot, but it got lucky and went in through the track. That first shot right there that I hit on that guy, if you noticed, it hit the driver's port, but the optics ate it. I don't even know what to say. I'm firing DM53, which is the highest penetrating round in the game, and it got eaten by optics on a driver's port. It's ridiculous. The damage models of these Russian vehicles is absolutely ridiculous. But as you can see, the second shot followed up on it and killed him there. So we came in second place in this game, picked up 6 kills, 3 assists, 3 caps, and made 85,000 lions, 17,000 research points. And we are now in the final match I've got for you today. This is just a short little clip of the Leopard 2A6 on Vietnam. I despise this map. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I can't tell you how much I hate this map. So my intent was to come up here and play one vehicle, and then when I died, to quit. I didn't want to play anymore. So as you see, we shot the HSTVL on the side. All we did was kill a track. Another friendly ended up finally killing him. Peeked around the corner there. There's 2 Abrams there. Killed the first one. It was an M1A2 lower front plate. That shot's not usually a kill shot. It'll knock your driver out and maybe get a crew member or 2, but it's not usually a kill shot. But that one ended up being so fantastic. I rushed the shot on that Abrams and then immediately ducked off to the right because I didn't want to give him time to shoot me during my reload. He shot at somebody. I don't know if he did any damage or not, but he ended up dying for his trouble. It's another M1A2. I was able to get him in his reload. So we've got I got shot from the left. I don't know what it is, but I've got 2 engines really, really close from the right-hand side. It's a Challenger 2 and another Abrams of some variety. So the Challenger 2 dies to a friendly, and I'm trying here to shoot lower front plate on him, but looking for his driver, but all I got was his track, which is fine because it immobilized him right there. I don't think he had the gun depression to be able to shoot me. First shot was a bad shot on my part. I rushed it. I just got his loader. The second shot was much more precise. I was able to get the kill on him. So that's 3 really quick kills. And then we're going to come back around this corner. I know there's somebody off to the left. I've been hearing gunshots from that direction. I want to use these 2 tanks as cover, A, to prevent them from being able to see me or shoot me. And so as I come a little bit farther around, you can see that there's an Abrams of some kind there. It's an M1 of some kind. I don't know what it is. So I mark it, and then I start laser range finding it. I want to try to maybe set this guy's, IRST off, but it didn't for whatever reason. So it's an M1A1 aim. He shot. I pulled around the corner, killed him, and yeah. So that's it for that match. Nothing really much happened. I died, and then spawned a helicopter to try to get a few points, and so yeah, that's the end of that match. And so that is the Leopard 2A6 Strv122A and B, 31,000 lions, 8,000 research points. It's an excellent top-tier lineup, really brutal. And thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and a subscribe. I'm happy to talk to you about anything you saw in the game. So leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. So take care.